In today's world, where life is moving so fast and rules seem to change every other month, it has never been more important for seniors in the UK to know exactly what laws protect them, what benefits they are entitled to, and how they can make sure they are not left behind. September 2025 has brought with it new debates, reforms, and protections that affect millions of older people across Britain. And the truth is that some of these changes could be the difference between living comfortably and struggling unnecessarily. Imagine waking up one morning, opening a letter from the council, your doctor, or the DVLA, and suddenly realizing that a small piece of information you missed has cost you your driving license, your pension boost, or even your healthcare preferences being ignored. That's why this video is so crucial, because we are going to walk through the 15 most important UK laws every senior should know right now. Laws that could protect your dignity, your money, your safety, and even your independence. Let's start with something that is the foundation of fairness in this country: protection against age discrimination. Many people don't realize that the Equality Act of 2010 is still one of the strongest shields seniors have, and in 2025, it is more relevant than ever. This law makes it illegal to discriminate against you just because of your age, whether that's in the workplace, when applying for a service, renting a flat, or even dealing with healthcare. Picture yourself going to renew an insurance policy or applying for a part-time job, and someone hints that you're too old for this. Under the Equality Act, that is not just insulting, it is unlawful. It empowers seniors to stand tall and know that the law is on their side. In a time where so many older people are still active, working, volunteering, and contributing, this protection is more than just words. It's a recognition of your value. Now, tied to that comes the specific workplace protection for older workers. Some seniors choose to retire early, but many continue working past pension age either because they want to or because they need to. And in the modern UK economy, age diversity in the workplace is a strength. Employers are not allowed to sideline, demote, or dismiss you purely based on age. Imagine a manager telling you that the company wants younger talent. That could be a direct violation of your rights, and you should know that you have every reason to challenge it. The law ensures you can keep contributing on your terms and be respected for your skills, not sidelined because of stereotypes. But life is not just about work, is it? One of the biggest challenges seniors face is planning for healthcare and emergencies. That's where the Mental Capacity Act comes in, giving you the ability to create something known as an advance directive. This allows you to write down your wishes in advance in case there comes a time when you can't make decisions for yourself. Maybe you don't want a certain medical treatment, or maybe you want to ensure that your end-of-life care follows your beliefs and values. With this law, your voice still matters, even if you cannot physically speak for yourself. Think of it as your future self, reaching back to today, making sure that your doctors and family know exactly what you wanted. It's not just legal paperwork, it's peace of mind. Hand in hand with that is the law around power of attorney. This one is vital. Seniors across the UK are encouraged to set up a lasting power of attorney, giving someone you trust the legal ability to make decisions on your behalf if you cannot. There are two types, one for health and welfare and another for property and financial affairs. Imagine the comfort of knowing that if you were suddenly unable to manage your bank account, pay bills, or decide on medical treatment, a trusted family member or friend could step in legally and act in your best interest. Without this in place, the decisions might fall into the hands of strangers or the courts, creating stress at an already difficult time. Setting up an LPA is like putting a guardian angel in place for your future, and it is one of the smartest legal steps a senior can take. Of course, we cannot talk about planning without mentioning wills and estate planning. The truth is, nobody likes to think about death, but leaving a clear, legally valid will is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It ensures your money, property, and possessions go exactly where you want them to go, without confusion or conflict. Without a will, the law decides for you, and that can mean outcomes you never intended. Imagine your savings, which you hope to leave to your grandchildren, being divided differently because you didn't put it in writing. In 2025, estate planning is even more critical, with property prices, pensions, and investments forming larger parts of family wealth. Seniors who take time to update their wills are not just planning, They're protecting their family from uncertainty and conflict. But the law is not just about money, it's also about safety and dignity. Seniors have specific protections against elder abuse, whether that's physical, emotional, or financial. Sadly, stories of older people being scammed, manipulated, or even mistreated by those close to them are still far too common. But UK law gives you the right to report abuse, and agencies have a duty to act on it. If you ever feel threatened, manipulated, or cheated, you are not alone. The system is designed to protect you, and being aware of this law could be the difference between suffering in silence and taking back control of your life. Housing is another area where the law steps in. Seniors should know that they cannot be discriminated against when applying for housing or living arrangements. Whether you're moving into sheltered accommodation, renting a smaller flat, or even buying a retirement property, landlords and service providers cannot treat you unfairly because of your age. Imagine a landlord hinting that they don't want older tenants because they think it will be too much trouble. That kind of discrimination is unlawful, and knowing your rights gives you the power to push back and demand fairness. Closely linked to that is consumer protection and scam prevention. We all know seniors are often targeted by scammers, whether it's through a phone call, email, or even someone knocking at the door pretending to be from the council. The law gives you protection against unfair trading practices and scams. Agencies like Trading Standards and Action Fraud exist to take reports seriously and go after those who prey on older people. In 2025, with scams becoming more sophisticated, seniors need to be on alert more than ever. Knowing that the law is on your side and that you can report and fight back should give you confidence instead of fear. Now let's talk about the benefits that so many seniors rely on. The UK has a range of support designed to make life a little easier for older people. From free prescriptions to winter fuel payments, from bus passes to the TV license concession, these benefits are lifelines for millions. But here's the catch. Many seniors miss out because they don't know what they are entitled to. For example, pension credit is more than just extra money. It's the key to unlocking free dental care, free prescriptions, and even the free TV license for over 75s. Missing out on pension credit could mean losing hundreds, even thousands, of pounds worth of help each year. That's why it's crucial to not only know these benefits exist, but to claim them on time. In September 2025, with energy bills and living costs still high, these benefits can make all the difference. Probate is another area seniors often overlook until it's too late. When someone passes away, probate is the legal process that allows the executor to deal with the estate. If you are named as an executor, you need to know how this process works. It's not just about paperwork, it's about carrying out the final wishes of someone you loved. The law around probate makes sure that everything is done properly, debts are paid, and assets are distributed fairly. Without understanding it, families can end up stuck in delays and confusion. Seniors who prepare for this in advance, who know the responsibilities and processes, are sparing their loved ones a world of stress later on. One law that has been grabbing headlines in 2025 is around driving. Seniors over the age of 70 are now facing stricter requirements when it comes to driving licenses. The government has been pushing reforms that include mandatory eye tests every 3 years, and in some cases, medical assessments to ensure conditions like dementia or serious vision problems don't put drivers at risk. Imagine the shock of being told you can no longer drive because you didn't attend a test. That's why being aware of these rules now is so important. Losing a driving license is not just about transport. It's about independence, freedom, and confidence. By keeping up with these legal requirements, seniors can stay safe on the road and hold on to that independence for as long as possible. Another sensitive but important issue is predatory marriages. In recent years, shocking cases have emerged of vulnerable seniors being manipulated into marriage, which can sometimes override an existing will and redirect inheritance in ways the senior never intended. The law is catching up to these situations, and in 2025, there are ongoing reforms to better protect seniors from this kind of exploitation. Imagine someone marrying you late in life, not for love, but to access your estate. Without legal protections, your lifelong plans for your children or grandchildren could be erased. This is why awareness and legal safeguards around marriage and inheritance are so important for older people today. Beyond national laws, the UK is also part of a global conversation about senior rights. Politicians and campaigners are pushing for international human rights protections specifically for older people, in the same way children already have global safeguards. This kind of law would give seniors stronger protection from abuse, discrimination, and neglect on a worldwide scale. Knowing that your government is fighting for your dignity internationally should give you a sense of empowerment, because these conversations are shaping the future of aging across the globe. Digital life is another frontier where seniors need protection. The Online Safety Act and new cybersecurity proposals in 2025 are designed to keep people safe online, and that includes seniors who are often targeted by digital scams, fake websites, and harmful content. The new laws make platforms more accountable for harmful material and push for stronger cybersecurity standards. For seniors, this is not just about safety, it's about confidence in using technology. The digital world is becoming unavoidable, from banking to healthcare, and knowing that the law is on your side makes logging in a little less intimidating. And finally, let's talk about the broader issue of ageism. In 2025, MPs have been speaking out about the fact that ageism remains one of the last acceptable prejudices in society. From digital exclusion to workplace bias, seniors are often overlooked or underestimated, but new strategies and campaigns are calling for stronger protections, more inclusion, and more respect. This isn't about charity, it's about justice. Seniors have built this country, paid taxes, raised families, and contributed for decades. The least society can do is ensure that the laws reflect that respect and value. So as we wrap this up, think about the 15 laws and protections we've walked through. Each one touches on something vital: your independence, your money, your health, your safety, your dignity. From driving licenses to wills, from pensions to online safety, these are not abstract legal terms. They are the building blocks of your everyday life. And in September 2025, knowing them could be the difference between being taken advantage of and standing strong, between losing benefits and claiming what's rightfully yours, between silence and empowerment. The truth is, knowledge is power, and the more seniors know about the laws designed for them, the more they can live, not in fear of being left out, but with confidence that they are protected. So don't just watch this and forget it. Share it, talk about it, and make sure every senior you know is aware of these rights and protections, because in the end, laws are only as powerful as the people who know them. And today, you are one step ahead.